Welcome back to the channel. Last day I pulled those logs. Two were coming from a live tree right there, and one log was from the this winter logging. I said 12 to 16 inches in the last video, but I revert back to the rules, and this is 12 to 15 inches. So I hope that I can get most of these logs within the 15 inches or so, but at some point I have to live with what I have. I put some 2x4s, 2x3s on the concrete because obviously I don't want to hit the concrete. I have this small chalk, and this is the 16 inches long. I don't have the mango marker. Most of the time I use some kind of ruler for 21 inches long logs, which is the typical length I use. For the purpose of that demonstration, I will be using 16 inches long logs. As planned, it's raining today, but I have the shelter, lighting, so I'm in a good position to continue working. Stick around. That was tough. I never thought that the hardest part could be to stack those rounds. I'm left with a few rounds that are odd shaped. It's pretty much on the bigger side of the contest, in between maybe 13 inches up to 16 inches, like this one, or it could be this one. Hard to stack, eh? Because you get some gaps, and I'm trying to sort them and place them so that they occupy most of the space, but there's nothing I can do with that, given this is the 96 inches mark. So I'm going to draw the line on the logs, and tell me if you feel that it's representing a face chord. Okay, 96 line. The line here. Okay, the measuring tape is on the post, 96 inches long. The ruler is 48 inches high, so you can see that line here. And this one here represents the 48. I'm pretty much at the 48, so that's in excess, that being in excess, which compensate for this spot. Here might compensate here, here might compensate there. So you'd be the judge. you'd be in a good position to judge by yourself if I get that face core. Obviously the three logs, vertical logs, are not in the context. They are just there to support the other logs. Let me know in the comments what you feel about this, and I'll be ready to split that once I get your comments. I'm left to do some cleanup, and I'll be ready to bring the splitter maybe next week, because I'm undertaking a good modification on the splitter. I'm going to change the pump to a bigger pump. The engine was way too big for the size of the pump, and the pump was too small for the size of the ram. So I did change the pump to have the wall setup sized accordingly. So I'm going to go into the garage and do that modification. See you on the next one. Thanks. Here's the view. That's the 48 inches mark. So if I take this biggest one, it's roughly, oops, if I take this one, it's roughly 16 inches. This one is 13. This one across is 15, but a little bit bigger on the other side, almost 17. Hard to get good round logs. 16 on this one, a little bit big. Smaller one, 14. This one almost 16. This one 15. This one 13. 13. So most of the log are within the range. A few exceptions, maybe this one a little bit bigger, and a few of them. Let me know.